everybody, it's SmallSmack here. Today we're playing, you guessed it, Forest. Now, I've played this already a couple times, so this isn't going in blind. Plane crash just happened. That seemed pretty intense for the first time, but this is about the 5th time I've done it, so it gets pretty old, so I'm hoping they add a feature to skip it. This inventory screen's pretty intuitive design here, not your basic inventory. So, let me first by saying that this is early access. Just came out today, May 30th. And as far as I can tell, the plane crash is actually random, because earlier I crashed near the beach. So, I'll go ahead and kind of just explain some things to you guys, give you some tips on survival if you're also starting the game. Obviously you can cut down trees, we'll get into that later. There's a few resources that you can use so far. They haven't added anything. And then here you have your survival book, which basically tells you to craft everything. There's very limited stuff you can craft. It tells you what you need to, what it will do. You can do different fires, shelter, this log cabin. I tried building this, but it was floating in the air, so not sure about this. This log holder, as far as I can tell, does not work. You can build your own building. Haven't tried that yet. No furniture yet. Different traps. You can build a garden and a rabbit cage. Haven't done that either. And you can also build a boat, however, you cannot build it. And you can also build effigies, which, from what I can tell, pretty much keep the mutants away. And then there's tabs right here at the top, which we cannot use yet, which I'm assuming will be unlocked later in the development. So you can also pick plants. Now, something a lot of people don't know is you can actually break these things open. And that sound that you just heard is, yep, okay, so here are the mutants right here. I would say they're pretty intelligent. I mean, as you saw, they like to flank. Like that one went right, go up the tree. This one's on the left here. I'm not sure why he's carrying a torch, but as you can see, they're pretty intelligent. So yeah, they're slowly closing in. Okay. Now this is the part where I might get in trouble here, because as you can see, that woman right there is actually naked. So I don't know if I'll have to edit that out. Hopefully no one will care, as long as they don't get any close-up shots. So basically, yeah, look at that. This guy flanked all the way around from there. So I'm just gonna run over here for a little bit. There's already a dead mutant here, as you can see. From what I can tell, the map is pretty large. Look, there's a group of them down there. You can see I believe the leaders have like skulls or something mounted on their back, as you might be able to see there. So obviously they all heard that plane crash, so they're all coming to investigate. And this woman's following me. As you can see, they don't run straight for you, which is pretty cool. They, take their time. If you throw a flare or something, they might run away. If you charge them, they might run away. This one seems pretty aggressive here. Now, I'll explain this part in a chance. As you can see, it's starting to rain now, so there's dynamic weather. And you can also see a floating bird right there. So, as you can see, these things are very hard to kill. Well, actually, this one was pretty easy to kill. And you can actually cut them up and use their body parts for the effigies. So basically, from what I can understand, is this plane crash happens, and you're supposed to be swarmed by mutants, and they're supposed to kill you. and then you wake up in one of their caves. However, you can pretty much just... I don't know what that was. Oh, okay, that was mud. You can coat yourself in mud and actually, avoid them, like holding control and everything. Here are berries. I believe these are healthy ones. The survival guide tells you which berries are harmful and whatnot. As you can see, there's rabbits running on. You can kill them, eat them, cook them. Oh crap. Okay. Well, see, so I died. Now I should wake up in a cave, which I believe that's supposed to happen. I'm not really 100% sure. But as you can see now, I'm in one of their caves. So we now just have to escape here, and then if we die from here on, it restarts. There is a save feature, which you use through your shelter. Here you can see a flare gun here. However, that feature does not work. Okay, well that flare didn't really work at all. Mainly this thing is just to scare him away, I think. Let me, well, oh yeah, you can also duplicate items, which is, some items anyway. So just grab all this stuff. Now, currently the best way I've found to, kill these mutants is, and it's really easy actually, is just, make Molotov cocktails by combining cloth and booze, and then there you go. This thing will pretty much kill them, a whole group of them, as long as you throw it in the right place. So, I've been through this cave multiple times, so I'm just gonna kind of run through. And see, in the bottom left there, you can actually find all the passengers, 130 total, which is pretty interesting. I don't know what would happen if you find them all. Maybe it's just an achievement or something. But at this point in the game where you can't even save and the game crashes pretty often, there's no point in looking for them. So I wouldn't recommend like building a huge structure or anything, because you're going to lose it the second you go to quit the game. So as you can see, the cave system that they were talking about is pretty cool. I have found several other caves. I just really just kind of didn't feel like going in them. Because I knew that if I died, I'd lose everything I had, which I crashed anyway and lost everything, so I had a log cabin and some other stuff, which was pretty nice. So I'm just headed out of here and get into the forest. The game looks really good. I mean, not amazing, not as good as it did in the trailers, and then I am running on max settings. I'm getting good frame rate though. However, something I've noticed is, we're gonna get frame rate hit here in a minute. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So, the thing I've noticed is, like, the longer you play, your frame rate slowly lowers. So, what I've been doing is just heading for the coastline, because that is, I just like being able to know that, you don't have to watch your back, you just have to watch things coming from the forest. And, I have noticed that if I've killed enough of those mutant things, they kind of don't come back, unless, of course, I go in their caves and screw with them, which is pretty cool that they don't just endlessly attack you. If you, mess a bunch of them up, they might realize that you're someone to be messed with and leave you alone, at least for a while. And I don't think I've been to this area yet. As you can see, you can block here. The combat's actually really fluid. It's just that the things that the mutants really don't react much to your hits. I mean, they go back, they bleed, but they don't fall down. It's really hard to kill them. So I think there's a spear right here. As you can see, there's a fish. Oh, there we go. Okay, I've never gotten a fish before, but there we go. There's a fish. So, let's see if we can find another one. I think that was the only one in there. So So the one thing annoying, well, I guess it's annoying, but the thing they should consider adding is like a hot bar or something instead of having to go in your inventory to equip whatever you're doing or heal yourself. Which you heal yourself by using medicine right here. From what I can tell, it heals you to full health, so this is pretty good. Something really cool is actually you can pretty much cut down anything. I mean, there's a few trees that are glitched and you can't cut them down, I think, like the grayish trees, but... Oh, look, there's a cave right there. I could go in there, but I mean... It's like, yeah, you can usually tell they're caves by these things outside of them. Now, I would go in there, but I'm afraid the video is going to be really dark, and I'd rather show you other things right now. Oh, look at this. There's a trap. I didn't know they could set up traps, but there they go. They got one right there. I'm not sure what it does, but I'm not going through it, that's for sure. Got another lake. Okay, here's the beach. Okay. I actually know where I am. At least unless there's other huge anchors on the beach, then if I go left, I should find a yacht. Yeah, okay, so here's a guy's tent. So, something interesting actually is there's just mutants dead, so I guess it leads into the story, like how they're dying, or because obviously I didn't kill them. And something else to note, there's an island out there. As you can see that effigy over there, there's a cave on that side of the hill. And this kind of scares me seeing this because look at that, even got the fly sounds and everything. Look at that, there's fish out there. That shark kind of scares me because as much as I'd like to go to that island over there, I don't know about the sharks. I don't. Obviously, a shark wouldn't be that. Oh, look at this. As you can see, there's a glitch there. Like hatchet inside my spear. Let's see if I can. It sounded like I killed it. Yeah. I guess you can't really do anything with those, but look at that. Really dynamic. I mean, those things just came out of nowhere. The game definitely has a lot of potential. The only thing is that the devs need to keep up on the on updating it. First thing I think they honestly need to fix is the saving system. It's pretty well optimized. It could use some work. Like I said, the FPS lowers. It seems like the more you play, it lowers. There's also a crafting guide here. So basically how crafting works is you click on the thing you want to build, and let's just, I don't know where I want to build it. Let's just put it over here somewhere. But you can rotate it around, and let's just go over here. This is where I usually have been making my house lately. I say lately, I've only built a house twice. The game's crashed this time and I lost it.